everyone, I am Myra Baiti from BBTV coming to you with the big update. Syed Saddiq asserts the importance of focusing on government execution of projects. During a debate in the 2022 Supply Bill in Parliament yesterday, the Muar MP questioned why there is such an emphasis on the issue of the name of a whiskey rather than the wastage of 620 million ringgit of government funds in 2020. We very rarely hear debates and discussions on the issue of execution, the data, the science behind it. But in the last 2 weeks, every day we will hear about the issue of timah. We even have a special meeting between 3 ministers to discuss the name of a company in Malaysia that has existed for years. Is the same focus and criticism given regarding the leakage of public funds? Questioned Saddiq. The Muda President's statements regarding the 620 million ringgit wastage of funds came in the wake of the recent report released by the Auditor General of Malaysia. As previously covered by BBTV's Mohana, the total loss of 620 million ringgit in 2020 is attributed to the non-compliance of federal ministries and departments with financial management, which resulted in irregular payments, loss of public funds, and wastage. Specifically, a reported 104.79 million ringgit in public funds were lost, with 81.69 million ringgit involved unfulfilled penalties by the Immigration Department, while a whopping 4.79 million ringgit was lost in an incident that involved equipment that was delayed and uninstalled at Istana Budaya. The president of the youth-centric party Muda also criticised the Environment and Water Minister Datuk Seri Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man for being vocal on the issue of the timah whiskey but ignoring his essential duties by skipping the 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP26, that is ongoing in Glasgow until the 12th of this month. Speaking of the United Nations, Elon Musk's pledge to sell $6 billion worth of his Tesla stock to combat world hunger, with some conditions. In a viral tweet yesterday, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO, whose net worth is currently $311 billion, addressed the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP, saying, "If the WFP can describe on this Twitter thread exactly how $6 billion will solve world hunger, I will sell Tesla stock right now and do it." Musk declared, further stipulating that the plan must be transparent to the public. But it must be open source accounting so the public sees precisely how the money is spent. The tech billionaire's reply to Dr. Eli David's tweet has garnered media attention and some interesting responses, including the WFP Executive Director David Beasley, who assured Musk that WFP is perfectly capable of transparency. The tweet reads, "I can assure you that we have the systems in place for transparency and open source accounting. Your team can review and work with us to be totally confident of such," tweeted Beasley. The WFP Executive Director recently called on billionaires to provide a one-time $6 billion payment, which he said could help save millions of people who are at risk of starvation, naming Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos among the billionaires. In an interview with CNN last week, Beasley stated that the governments are tapped out, and that is why the billionaires need to step up for this one-time payment to potentially help 42 million people who could die from starvation. The WFP has recently been awarded the 2020 Nobel Peace Prize for its efforts to combat hunger. That was the big updates from me today, but we at BBTV want to know, what do you think about these issues? Do you agree with Syed Saddiq's statement? What about Elon Musk's tweet? Let us know in the comment section below. And while you're there, why not give us a like or share this video with your friends? For more news, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, bigbluetv.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at bbtv.my or subscribe to bigbluetv.com for our special segments. I am Myra Baiti for BBTV, and this has been the Big Update.